Hey, Lovitas, it's me, Lois. Happy Thursday. Oh my God, a whole week is gone by and I missed a couple of days of it. But I'm here to talk to y'all about this content creator that I spoke about last week. I will put her channel in the description. Who went on this rant about Melody Sheree? Of course, last week she said she didn't dislike her and all this other stuff. But she continues to say that, first of all, she called Melody a whore. I'm going to just say, call a thing a thing. That's exactly what she called her. She called her a whore because she slept with a married man. Who the fuck told you that, girl? Did you get that from Martell? Is that something you heard Martell say and you decided to repeat it and not use alleged and in my opinion? Okay, because none of the things that I believe that you're saying are actual and factual. I believe you just pulled this stuff out the air somewhere or heard somebody mention it or one of the Melody haters say these things and you decided to go on a rant. Okay, she called Melody a whore, says she slept with a married man. Okay, when did that happen? Because I believe that was proven not to be true. So I'm going to need you to get your facts. She said Melody was dumb for using 7thavenue.net because she couldn't get .com. Hello? Yes, we know that there's a business out there that's been out there since 2010 called 7thavenuebeauty.com, so that's why she used .net. And me, my website, I use .us because I like .us, which stands for United States, and it also stands for us. Okay, and I like that I chose the one that I wanted, so Melody couldn't get .com. So what? Does that make her stupid? Did your ass know that there was a canvasbeauty.com? No, you didn't. You're just saying Melody's stupid because she didn't think this through. She thought it through and she explained to us 7th Avenue was the street that she grew up on. So how is she stupid? Okay? And then she had the nerve to say that Mel thinks that she owns Love and Marriage Huntsville because when the show has all these breaks, it's Melody's fault because Melody has to look her best and doesn't want anyone else on the cast to look as good as her, so she holds up production. What? Where in the fuck did you get that bullshit from? You do know that they do take breaks, and that has absolutely nothing to do with Melody. That has to do with the producer and the network. You do understand that. And then she said she didn't think that TikTok invited Melody. Melody only went because they're filming for the reunion. Well, obviously you don't watch the show or pay attention to the show. You're just trolling because the show is on a break. It's on spring break. Okay, fall break. Let's call it fall break. The show is on a break and it'll be back with 16 episodes come November. Everyone knows that. Even the haters of Melody Sheree know that the show will be back on in November. So not sure where you got this information from, but just pulling shit out your ass just makes no sense to me. And then she said everything that Melody touches dies off. When did this happen? When did anything that Melody touched die off? Because those are some powerful words to say. You know, that everything touches. And she did happen to bring up Kiki. Rest in peace, Kiki. She did happen to bring up Kiki. But what? You're trying to say it's Melody's fault that Kiki is no longer in our presence? Girl, you need therapy. And she said that we idolize Melody like she's a goddess, but that don't exist because there's only one God. What? Girl, are you are your faculties in order? Because I'm concerned. I'm really concerned at it for you at this juncture because I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. God and goddess have nothing to do with each other. Now, there are sayings of gods and goddesses. Yes, there were gods, Greek gods and Greek goddesses. But yes, we know there's one being, one God above all of those. So I don't know where the hell you came up with that thought process, but it literally made no sense. And then they said, she said there's only one God, and a lot of us don't believe in God, and that's why we're suffering. Can you tell me how I'm suffering at this juncture? I'm not wealthy. I'm not rich. But I'm wealthy and rich in the friendships that I have, the family relationships that I have, and all the love that I receive from my husband, my son, my grandson, my daughter, my other grandson. I got tons of kids and grandsons. Well, actually, don't tell nobody. I only got a couple kids, but I got thousands of grandbabies, okay? And then some of the people I adopted, I'm auntie grandma, okay? So I don't understand what believing in God has to do with anything. And she said, Melody doesn't talk about the Bible because people have a way of interpreting it to do dumb stuff. What dumb stuff do people do when people talk about the Bible? Because Melody does talk about the Bible. So that there is a lie. Okay, so I don't understand where you're getting your feedback from or anything. And she said, we do dumb stuff, simple stuff like being a Jezebel, like Melody. How is Melody a Jezebel? Explain that like I'm two. I need to understand how she's a Jezebel. Because we have not seen or heard of any relationship that Melody Sheree has been in except when people are lying on her. And those have been debunked, okay? So how is Melody a Jezebel? And if she is out there having sexual healing, she deserves it. She's worth it. And it's okay with me. Okay, she a grown-ass woman. Why can't she have sex? But you said she's a whore because she's having sex. Yet you're sitting at home with a child, and I don't know, I know you mentioned that you were married at some point, but do people call you a whore because you have one child and Melody have 4 children? Do they call you a whore because you're a single mom? So I think you should watch what you're saying about people, especially people you don't know. And especially since you claim that you don't dislike Melody. But all of this that you've been saying on this live that you did, your 30-minute lives that you say you do weekly, and it seems like you're not talking about anything but Melody. Although you don't like her. If I don't like a motherfucker, I'm not talking about that motherfucker, period. Okay? And she said the millimeters are so stupid. I'm glad you think that we're stupid. Thank you. Okay, because I work hard on my stupidity. So if that bothers you, oh well. And then she mentioned Destiny still focused on Moses. We don't give a flipping dip about Destiny focusing on Moses because your rant and raves were mostly about Melody. She said Mel was flirting with Miguel Nunez looking for a sugar daddy. And I'm like, girl, what? First of all, you were obviously trolling on her page for somebody who doesn't like her. You were obviously trolling. But if you were trolling properly and took the hate out your eyes and out your mind and out your heart, you would have seen that Miguel was flirting with Melody Sheree, okay? Facts. He said he coming to Huntsville. He wanted to take Melody out. He wanted to put Melody in the bag. That was big flirting. And that was Miguel Nunez Jr. himself flirting with Melody Shari Rodgers. So get your facts, girl, okay? And then she had the nerve to say that Melody Sheree did not want her kids. She just wanted the dick. Girl, is you crazy? Is you crazy? I don't believe any woman gets married to not have children. There are some women out there that do get married, and they discussed that before marriage about not having children, but they both have to think alike. Otherwise, there's no point in getting married. But there's absolutely no way in June, July that I believe that Melody Sheree did not want her children at any time. And she was happy for each one of them. And each one of them brings her joy. And for you to say something that dumb is just plain stupid. You're looking for likes and clicks, and what you're saying doesn't make any sense. Then she said Melody is like a Chucky doll because she can't get over Martell. What? Again, what? Melody been over Martell. Now, you can't say, well, yeah, you can, because that's just how some people think. That Melody's a whore, a Jezebel, and out here sleeping with everybody, but she can't get over Martell, because that logically makes no sense to me. Because if she didn't want her kids because all she wanted was the dick and she's a whore, then that would be her role, and she don't give a fuck about Martell because she can get dick anywhere. Is that correct? So maybe you should think about some of the things that you're saying that make absolutely no sense to anybody in this world, okay? And then she talked about Mel's skin, talking about how bad her skin is and stuff like that. It's like, girl, what? Again, what? What is wrong with you? What does her skin have to do with anything? And Melody is a psychopath woman. And then she brought up the lighter fluid incident. Is that all you got? Because, okay. And then she was talking about how Melody was trying to burn the house down with her children inside the house. Okay, so from what we know, alleged, and in my opinion, with some actual and factual, the children were not there at that time. This was after she left Martell Holt, and he stole her damn money. So again, you need to get your facts, because you just out here ranting and pulling shit out your ass that just logically to me makes no sense. And she said nobody's jealous of Melody. Yeah, they are. They may not be jealous. They're envious. And that's bigger. The fact that they're envious of her success, the way people adore her, the way people surround her and attempt to protect her from all the shenanigans going on the YouTube streets, on the Huntsville streets, on the Huntsville or Love and Marriage Huntsville itself, and anybody else that comes after Melody for absolutely no reason. Okay, and then she says Kiki is. She did say Kiki is not here because of Melody, and I don't even know why she would even say something like that. Because now you're trying to insinuate that Melody is the devil and everybody around her is going to perish, and that's just irresponsible. It's illogical in my Dr. Spock voice, and it's irresponsible content creation. Okay, so you need to get your stuff together, girl, because you and your rants is going to be the talk of the town, because I'm definitely going to be sending people to your channel. I'm not sure if they're going to follow you or not, but the reason I have your channel on board is because I didn't realize at first how much hate you had against Melody Sheree for absolutely no reason, and how much you say you love Stormy still. Well, you already chose a side. So if you chose a side, then stick to that side. You don't have to keep comparing them, because there's no comparison. There's absolutely no comparison. Stormy may or may not be more wealthy than Melody, but Stormy is a fronter. She likes to front about a lot of shit, whereas Melody is true blue. And she's honest and sincere, and that's what we like about her. We like the fact, yes, she can get gully with it, she can get ghetto, because she says she's from the ghetto. She can get ghetto. You don't even know where Brundage, Alabama is from. I mean, where Brundage, Alabama is, but you're talking about it's the ghetto. You don't know nothing about what you're saying. You're just out here talking and hoping that people will subscribe to your channel and jump on board with y'all, so y'all can sit around and talk about a woman that you don't even fucking know just to earn some dollars. And that's what a lot of us do, but that's what you're doing right now. So I don't know what the conversation is going to be next week or maybe tomorrow. I don't know what you're going to say next, but I definitely will be reporting from reality_insights_TV about a content creator who has a powerful hate for Melody Shari Rodgers and doesn't know how to let go. And one last thing, she did talk about Melody's age severally. Like she old. She just called Melody old, and then I just found out she's in her damn 20s. You're a single mom in your 20s talking about that's why I ain't get married and I'm not married because boop-de 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 boop-de-boop. It was probably because of that attitude that you have now. Okay, and you're never going to get anybody to love and care for you if you walk around with that much hate in your heart for another human being who has done absolutely nothing to do with you. And that's all I got to say on that. Low riders, please get down in these comments and tell me what you think about this video. And I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Love you much. Wakanda forever. Mwah. Peace.